You're listening to CBC Online at cbchs.org.
Everybody just have a good time. Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
On CBC Online, visiting with Coach Bobby McCormick. And Coach, you guys are coming off a big win Tuesday night at Lutheran North on the road. Got senior night coming up. Talk about senior night this Friday.
Well, senior night is an extremely important night from the standpoint of honoring those guys that have been in our program for 4 years, that have a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on that court upstairs, and it needs to be duly recognized that we give them their night, and we are actually going to start all 5 seniors that are on our squad this year. And we're also going to pay tribute to our 4 senior managers who have been an integral part of our success this year as well.
Also part of the night is a nice little honor of the parents who've put in a lot of time and getting their kids to and from practices. So talk a little bit about the dedication of the parents in the basketball program.
Without a doubt, this year, more so than other years, they have given pregame meals to the kids this year that they've taken to the kids after our shoot-arounds and walkthroughs on game days, and also provided meals for the kids afterwards. So the kids are certainly well taken care of by their parents, and it just shows the love and affection that they have for their sons, and just the simple fact that they've sent them to a school like CBC tells you a lot about their parents.
Now your opponent's going to be no easy task. You got Vianney, who's playing very well, probably one of the top teams in the area, and you've seen them. You've had a close game, and you kind of had one that wasn't so close. What do you expect tomorrow night from your guys coming at home against Vianney?
It's going to be an extremely difficult game. They're all difficult on our schedule, if you look at it. But they're 23-1. They're 7-0 in the conference. So we can play that spoiler tomorrow night. Not to mention kind of catapult us into district play. And Vianney's a senior-laden club that's had a great year, and they've been recognized throughout the year in publications and also nationally ranked. So it would certainly be a feather in our cap to come out and not only play well. We want to always play well and give ourselves a chance to win, but to come out with a win tomorrow night for the seniors would certainly be a great tribute to them.
So what are some of the keys of that game? What are you looking for? You're looking a little bit more up tempo? You're going to slow it down a little bit, or what's kind of your philosophy going in?
Well, they've kind of got all the integral parts. They got good guard play. They got a 6'10" kid in the middle, a 6'4" swing in Woodson. Cochran's hit 72 threes this year, so we've got to guard the perimeter a little bit on him and kind of take them out of their comfort zone. We've always played them tough, and more times than not have come out on the winning end. But they've got us a couple of times this year and won by 3 at their place, and then they got us in the finals at Merrimack. And for a young team like ourselves to make it to a Merrimack final was certainly a great accomplishment, and it's certainly in the back of our heads that what Vianney has done to us this year. So we're gonna use that as momentum going into tomorrow night.
And no rest for the weary. You guys got the districts coming up right the next week at St. Louis University High. You get to bye the first round, but that second round you're going to be right there. You're going to have to play another top squad. Talk about the districts and how that shapes up.
Well, it's just you take an entirely different mindset into the district play because it is a second season, and just like that, you could be collecting the uniforms. So, we're going to watch film this weekend and practice on President's Day. We get that first round bye. So, as a team, we're going to go down and watch the 2 first-round games at 11 and 12:30 at St. Louis U High, and then we'll play the winner of Ladue and Roosevelt on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. And we've already gotten a look at Ladue. They played in our DC Wilcutt tournament, and we got them pretty good. And I'm sure that that if we do end up playing Ladue, they've got that also in the back of their minds.
So in terms of coaching, how's it different to coach in the playoffs when it's kind of do or die versus a regular season when you always have another game? Do you change your philosophy a little bit in the way you approach those games in the districts?
I do. Each year, and I learned this something from Coach Wilcott, who was here for 43 years and who I played for when I was here as a student athlete. He always took the seniors into his office and said, this is your time. This is the time that you need to show the leadership you're capable of showing. And it's kind of a special moment, and most of the seniors have risen to the occasion as we have won 7 district titles here in the last 14, 15 years. So they do take that to heart. I look at it from the coaching standpoint as a challenge to the seniors. They need to be an extension of the coaching staff on the floor, more so in the district play and on into the playoffs than all season long.
And of course, no one really likes to see CBC on their bracket when you guys come to town for these sort of playoffs. Certainly, you guys are kind of a tough team to coach against. You got a lot of talent, got some height, some speed. Talk about that. Teams just don't like to see you guys.
And we've won 4 in a row right now, so when they look at that, they're looking at that CBC's getting hot at the right time, and there's something to be said for that, playing at the right times. And Webster is in our district, who has won 20 games already this year. It's just one of those things where we really kind of rise to the occasion, and we're really a tough team to play simply because we have the capabilities of dictating the tempo on both ends of the floor. And when our guys that are 3 guys that are scoring in double figures get hot, we're a tough task on most nights.
Again, you've been in the game a long time. You've seen a lot of crazy things happen in that playoff and in the district. So going into this, what kind of mindset do you have as the coach? What's your goals going into these district games?
Well, you have to take each possession at a time, each quarter at a time, and really not get ahead of yourself. You certainly want to play for a district title every time you go into a district, but knowing that anything can happen. A team like Ladue or Roosevelt can sneak up and get you if you're not prepared for it. And we can't look past our first round game, and that's you never really want to look ahead or talk about that following game until that other game's done. So that's the type of mindset we're taking into Wednesday night.
Good stuff. That's CBC coach Bobby McCormick on CBC Online, getting ready for the districts. All the games will be carried on Prepcast, so just go to prepcast.com. And Coach, good luck. We'll see you next time.
All right, Rob. Thank you.
CBC, Men for Tomorrow, Brothers for Life.